Hey, what's up, guys? It is Nathan from the PokePlaza. Today, little Ben isn't here with me today, but today I'm just going to be doing my deck profile, so hopefully we can do a battle for you guys on my Trashalanche Garbodor deck. If you don't know what Trashalanche does, get under a rock and... out from under the rock. So pretty much what he does is it does 20 damage for each item in your discard pile, and the meta right now is based on items. So, it's my Garbodor. They have a lot of other text, but I'll explain them to you once we get there. So, I have two different kinds of Trubbishes. Now, you might be like, Nathan, the Trubbish from Guardians Rising is trash. Yeah, it kind of is, a little bit, but, you know, it doesn't bother me that much. It's not trash. No, let me mind. You all know what the Acid Spray does 10 damage. Flip a coin if heads, discard an energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. But it does discard... Whoa. It says discard top card of your opponent's deck. So if that's an item, which usually it is, because most meta decks are 30% items, that's good. I have 3 Trashalanche Garbodors and 1 Garbotoxin Garbodor. What Garbotoxin does is it says prevent all abilities if you have a Pokemon tool card attached to this Pokemon. Now to the expensive cards. I have 1 Shaman. Its setup ability is really nice. Once you play this Pokemon from your hand to your bench, you may draw cards to 6 cards in your hand, and it doesn't count as a supporter, so you can use that. Let's say you get nothing. You have a Sycamore. Discard your hand. Use a Sycamore. Guess what? You just drawn 13 cards. So it's great. I have 2 Tapu Leles, which are going for $35 right now. I know I have one that's proxy, but it's whatever. And it's really nice because you can search your deck for a supporter, and if you really need to, you can use Energy Drive, which is just a good attack. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. I got this Drampa. It's Berserk attack, and it's Righteous Edge attack. It does 20 damage, discard a special energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon, and if your bench Pokemon has any damage counters on it, does 70 more damage, and Big Wheel. Big Wheel's fun, although it's not that great of a GX move. And then my attackers for the early game, 2 Tauroses, because this guy needs to wait till most of the time the late game when people have used a lot of their items, and then we just knock out consistently. Alright. Oh, sorry, spaced out. So those are our Pokemon. And we have these 4 for our early game, and then Garbodor for late game. Now, on to the trainer cards. More specifically, items. Alright, what we have here, we have 1, 2 Trainer's Mails. Trainer's Mail is great. You can just look at the top 4 cards of your deck, get any trainer card you find there. Also, Acrobike. The top 2 cards of your deck, take 1, put it in your hand, put the other one in your discard pile. I also have a Field Blower to counter a Garb if I really need to, but also it puts 2 item cards near the discard pile because of the Pokemon tool cards. And it's just great. It just makes my attacks do 40 more damage. We have 3 VS Seekers. You might say, noob, you're not running 4. I don't have space for 4. It's just my deck's pretty crowded. So 4 VS Seekers. Look at your discard pile. Pick any supporter card you want. We got four beautiful, beautiful Ultra Balls. What Ultra Ball does, discard 2 cards from your hand to your deck for any Pokemon. It's just a necessity in any deck. It's just like, okay, let's see, you got a Trubbish and a lot of items in your opponent's discard pile, but you need that Garbodor. Get that Garbodor. You love it, and you do the work. Now onto my Pokemon tool cards. I don't know why I have everything separated from each other, but I got 2 Float Stones. It's just nice to be able to retreat a Tauros or a Lele or a whatever you need. I have 4 Choice Bands because, boy, these things are awesome. Choice Band says, do 30 more damage to the opponent's EX and GX Pokemon. And boy, it's just great. It's just used to counter decks when I can't do the whole damage, which usually I can, but just if I can't, it's really nice. Because let's say they have, I'll do math here, guys. Say they have 8 items prized. Attach to that, I'll be knocking out most EXs. I have 3 Crushing Hammers. The reason I run hammers is because if I get rid of energies, that makes them have to search the deck more, get some more energies, using more item cards. I got 2 Enhanced Hammers. Oh, jeez, sorry. Bloop. Got 2 Enhanced Hammers. It's really nice to have that guaranteed get rid of the special energies. And now, what I've run into with this deck is I always get my Garbodors knocked out. Like, say, even if sometime I have 3 Garbodors knocked out, what do? What I do is I use a Super Rod, shuffle your deck, shuffle 3 Pokemon or basic energies into your deck, and then 1 Rescue Stretcher. The Rescue Stretcher has the ability to get any Pokemon from your discard pile if you feel the need, so it's just great. Alright, on to the supporters. Jeez, I'm really struggling with some allergies. Now the supporters, we have 4 Sycamores. Staple in almost every deck. Consistently, discard your hand and draw 7 cards. If I need to discard some things, which sometimes I need to, I just do Sycamore. It's just good to have Sycamore in your deck at all times. And each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck, then draws the number of each of his remaining prize cards. It's just good. I need a shuffle supporter. You can't rely on Birch. And it's good to sometimes make your opponent shuffle down to like 2 cards. I run Delinquent. It's just great to have a Delinquent, let me tell you. So, your opponent's like, hey, look, I got 3 cards in my hand, and I also got this a Stadium to play. Discard that Stadium, and, just like, they don't got nothing now. Not to mention that they'll probably discard a few items. The beautiful, beautiful 2 Lysanders. Pokemon Catcher, but it's a supporter. Pretty much, switch your opponent's Pokemon with any Pokemon on their bench, and it's just great. It's just great. And then 1 Fan Club. It's really nice because I can just lay for Fan Club. Just get 2 Trubbishes. It's just really nice. All right. Oh, it just doesn't bother. I run 2 Altars of the Moon. Just make that retreat cost go down 2 to any people have psychic energy attached to them. So now onto the energies. The final part. I run 4 DCEs to attach to like Tauros or Lele or anything really. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I have 6 energies. It's just a really nice thing in the deck to have. And you know what's cool about it? They're all different. It's just awesome. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Hopefully we'll be playing Talonflame Aerodactyl. in our next video. Bye-bye.